Joel Rasmussen from Fight News Australia here, talking to still welterweight champion Diellon Lihari. First off, congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Joel. Thank you. Good to be here, as always.
Very, very happy to be talking to you. Now, first off, last time we spoke, when you captured the title, was a very grappling-heavy performance, and of course you still got a submission victory here tonight, but I think you got to show off your kickboxing skills a little bit more. What was it like to be able to show off that aspect of your game?
Yeah, we are. Look, we know my hands are there, and they're better than where they need to be. It's probably just going there in the fight. I know my grappling's better than most, especially most of the amateurs. So it's easy to sort of just go to what you're good at. But in the amateurs, I think it's important to build everything. As I was saying before, the goal is not to be the best amateur. The goal is not to be the best local pro. The goal is to be the best internationally. So it's a good time to build your skills up bit by bit.
Absolutely, absolutely. And talking about being the best internationally, both pro at the and the amateur level, you obviously teammates with Mr. Joseph Luciano, who is a huge proponent of, as an amateur, traveling. If the pro jump isn't next, could you see yourself having amateur fights internationally?
I don't think there's a lot of international amateur stuff going on at the moment. I don't know what's happening with IMAF, and then there are obviously amateur fights internationally, but there are no sort of associations or tournaments. Sort of speak with the boys, something was mentioned before, but maybe we look to go pro sort of end of this year, and maybe that's international. So we'll see what happens there.
Well, that was exactly going to be my next question. Absolutely. When getting your mind ready to kind of make that pro jump, obviously it's something I know you've been playing with for a little bit. What is the mind doing now? If this is your last amateur fight, what are you thinking about looking forward?
Look, to be completely honest, I'm not saying this sounds cliche, but nothing changes at all. What we got going on down at Absolute is, yeah, it's fucking unreal. And we've got our small group, then we've got a little smaller group in our group, myself, Sammy and Joey. And since the day I started training, we've been training like pros. It's been 2 days since day one. It's been everything, so I don't think a whole lot changes. Obviously, some of the training changes, you're preparing for a 15-minute fight, but there's not too much of a mental shift in that.
Absolutely not bad company to be to be training around. What are the? I'm assuming this is conversations you guys have had in the gym. What are your teammates' thoughts on you making the jump to pro?
Yeah, they're very when I'm ready, I'm ready. I think we all know I'm ready. What happens next, I don't know. Obviously, the striking was on show tonight. There can still be an improvement there. I'm still young as well, 23. You're young until you're not, though, so that's what you're juggling up. But when I go pro, I want to be ready to have a crack. I don't want to be sort of there to fuck around. I want to go there and have a crack. So whether that's end of this year, a bit earlier into next year, it'll be soon. It'll be soon, that's for sure.
Last time we spoke, when you captured the title, you had mixed feelings about the amateur title almost, I feel. Yeah. Kind of talked about how, while obviously so proud of something to achieve, it didn't mean heaps necessarily. Has your attitude towards kind of being the top of the pro rank, the amateur ranks rather, changed at all? I
think it's good reinforcement for the bigger goal. I think it's great for people who just want to have a crack on the amateur scene. Like, say I stopped fighting today. I know I'm 60, it'll be a cool thing to say, like at one stage I was the #1 amateur in the country. So that's always a cool thing to say, but with the sort of bigger and better goals I have, you can't get stuck up on it. I think you see a lot of amateurs get stuck on the amateur titles and amateur accomplishments. You go pro, that all goes to shit. It doesn't matter. So, enjoy it for what it is. Be proud of yourself, but the goal is much, much bigger.
Of course, and finally, you're wearing a lovely jersey at the moment. I was wondering if you could take me through why that jersey, why that number, why that player.
So, well, don't tell anyone. This cost me about $5 from Thailand. But
official merch, $5. Oh my god.
Now look, I'm an Arsenal fan. I love the football. I'm a massive fan. But I saw this, and it's a Messi top at his new club, Inter Miami. The black, the pink. He's scoring goals. I couldn't not wear it. Why I wore it tonight, it was kind of underneath my hoodie when I chucked it on. I didn't realise, but here we are. Happy to show it off.
Him scoring goals, you scoring goals. I think
goals, same.
Is there maybe a comparison to be made there, or are we making?
I might be more agile and smooth.
That's the headline, by the way. I'm absolutely running with that. Congratulations on your victory, Mr. Diellon Lihari. I always appreciate your time. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.
Thank you.